Hello Pooja garu.
Hello.
Welcome to Gulte. So I was just sitting here and watching your interview with GV garu, and ఆ ఇంటర్వ్యూలో నాకు ఒక సైడ్ కనిపించింది which is the Pooja Hegde cinephile side. So questions ఉన్నాయి, but అవి కొంచెం పక్కన పెట్టి కొంచెం సేపు we'll just talk about that.
Okay.
I like that you mentioned Somewhere,
Yeah.
which is a Sofia Coppola film.
Yes.
I haven't seen like many people talk about that.
Yeah.
It's a film about an actor, right?
Yeah, an actor and a kid.
Yeah, who go to, it's set in a hotel.
Yes, it's bonding with, basically like dealing with a famous father and how like she goes along with him and how the bond would be. So I think it's a very beautiful father-daughter story.
Did you watch After Sun?
I was just going to come to After
Same
Sun.
father-daughter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in fact, you know, sometimes I was thinking also of After Sun, but I couldn't remember the name. So then I was thinking, but After Sun to me was like another film. I love emotional films. That's my go-to. And I love how it was shot. I love the performances and it's just so real. So to me, After Sun is one of my favorites.
Nice. And it is such a personal film also,
It
right?
is. It's based on
Her
her personal life story.
Yeah.
The directors.
So I find it amazing that you have seen these films. You even mentioned Sarantino, Hand of God.
Yes, Hand of God and Youth is another film that I really love. In fact, there are some, I love when, something in a film can haunt me. And it could be just a dialogue, like, and in Youth, there's, I don't know if you've seen Youth, you should watch. Oh, then I don't want to ruin it.
Okay,
You
don't
should
ruin
watch
it. Don't spoil it.
Yeah, but there are some really beautiful thoughts, hard-hitting thoughts about life and about youth. But it's also in that very magical realism space, which also is very interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you like films to like haunt you?
No, it doesn't have to. I also watch very relaxed, chilled out films.
Okay.
Like, I'm also a Harry Potter fan, so
Great.
there are other sides to me. I like my, but to me again, like, I love science fiction. But love to me is a very strong emotion. Like even in Harry Potter, I love that, they say that love is the most important magic. And so even for me, Interstellar is about how like love can transcend time and space.
Exactly.
So there's so much more to it than just the
sci-fi
sci-fi
thing.
angle.
Yeah,
Dune is another film I love.
You like Dune?
I love Dune.
Okay.
Listen, I'm a Dune.
You read the books?
I haven't.
Okay.
The books are like really hardcore. I haven't, but because both these films are actually one book.
Yeah. They're split into. The next one is Dune Messiah. Right? Yeah.
So I haven't read the book as yet, but I have watched both the Dunes twice each.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Each one. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I love the director, Denis Villeneuve, actually.
Did you watch Polytechnic?
No, I haven't.
Okay, it's a very disturbing film.
Oh, is it?
I think it's his first film or second film. Check it out.
Okay.
You'll get it, where. You'll get it, but check it out. Karthik Subraj is also a huge cinephile.
Yeah, he
right?
is.
He keeps referencing Tarantino in his films.
And you can see it.
Yeah.
Like there is so much of influence of Tarantino in his filmography,
Did you guys get to like discuss?
He is a man of very few words, but we mostly spoke about Rukmani and about the character. And then sometimes I would feel like, ooh, it's giving me like Francis, like, there'll be some.
Francis Ha?
No, Francis Ford Coppola's.
Coppola, huh.
Like sometimes, I'll be like, oh, it's very apocalypse now. They'll be like, to me, it's like you're paying homage to all these like
Nice.
filmmakers. And but we didn't have a very in-depth discussion about this. It was mostly about like work.
Nice. Can you like name some of your all-time favorites, like films that you keep going back to, or you have seen the most number of times?
It's very hard.
I know it's the hardest question for
Very
anyone,
hard.
but
Like
from the
I
top of your mind.
genuinely can't. Wonder is a film I really love.
I love that movie.
You love Wonder.
The kid, I love that movie.
So I love Wonder. I feel sometimes like I am like the child in a lot of ways. But I want to also be that child, the confidence that he has. So it's a very inspiring film. I loved Lady Bird. That was another film that I love Jaws.
Oh, nice.
Space Odyssey, Apocalypse Now, Rang De Basanti is another film I love. I love all of Mani So's films, Mani Ratnam's films.
Okay, pick one, like all time. I know it's a hard one. I'm putting you on a spot, but that one definitive Mani Ratnam film.
Nayagan.
Nayakan. Okay.
Yeah, I love Nayagan. Even Guru was, what is it like? No, Nayagan. I don't know. It's very hard. It is very hard.
Nice. Now again, let's keep jumping back and forth. In retro, you look very real.
Okay.
You know,
now
I
look.
No, not compared to other films. You know,
Yeah.
you know that we have this. You know,
Yeah.
the female lead. She has to look perfect.
Yeah.
I'm not saying she's imperfect,
Yeah.
but she looks much more
Real.
human, real. What were your conversations with Karthik Subbaraj like in, you know, finding her characterization and design?
I think it's very important to see what is the kind of film you're making, and Adi choosing Daravata, you have to take a call whether what is the tone that you're going to take for this. For me, emotion should always be real. But also the way we were shooting it, the way we were mostly using natural light, unless, you know, it was shot at night, then there was like, you know, some lights. But for me also, she's a very simple person. She doesn't need so many things. And she is very intelligent. She's very strong-headed. I wanted to know why is she doing what she's doing. And for me, I think I'm very happy that a director saw me in a different light, because this character has been in me for a very long time, right? Like, it's been part of me. But you need to find the right opportunity to be able to play this kind of character.
Exactly. Directors have to invent that new dimension in, or at least remind.
They have to be able to see that in you first to cast you. Because a lot of people may think because I have done certain kind of roles, I may not be able to do this role. But I was so happy that he saw something in me which could do that. So that gave me courage to kind of you know, do the film also. And I think we just worked on a lot of whys, like why is she doing what she's doing, why is she saying what she's saying. Also, it helped that I got my dialogues much beforehand, because it's not my language. I don't speak, I've not grown up speaking Tamil or Telugu. Like, now I can speak a lot of Telugu, and because I have dubbed for my films, it helps me. But so with this film, I knew all my dialogues by heart. I had really big monologues also. So because of that, I could also just be the character. And for me, it was important to tell Ruku's emotional story, and I wanted it to stay real, because to me, real is the most beautiful. It is the most hard-hitting thing. And when you're real with people, it can also cause a lot of change. So I feel like Ruku's character was very important in the way, when you watch the film, in the way it kind of changes. But the main work that we did was on why is she doing what she's doing.
Nice, the why. And you use the word courage.
Yeah.
Courage to do. Why do you think you needed to pull that courage to do a role? I mean, you have done roles before. What's so different about this?
Because I have never done such a rooted character.
Right.
You know, like a Tamil like girl who's you know, from a little smaller town, like, but she's very yes, exact. And I feel like sometimes being part of being human is you kind of think, will I be able to do it or not? But honestly, that's the most exciting time. Like, when I speak about, like, it's the fear, but the fear is also mixed with excitement. It's that nervous energy before, you know, going and performing on stage. It's that nervous, it's a good nervous. But it also helps that your director believes you can do it, and that gives you confidence that you can do it, you know. That's what I speak about, like courage.
Nice. And I think in 2025, being an actor or say a public figure is not just about your work, like what you're doing in front of camera, but also a lot has to do with how you're carrying yourself outside, your work. Like we keep seeing that actors keep getting, scrutinized for everything they say. Everything they say is like put under that microscope. They are judged. It's hellhole out there. So do you feel that pressure to be, what do you call, to be conscious every time? And in a way, it also breeds a sense of fakeness, right? That risk is also there. So how do you navigate that?
It is very difficult, honestly. Like to me, doing interviews is something if I could skip, I would do it. Like it is the least pleasurable part of being an actor. Okay, because you're judged for everything you say and you're not allowed to be human. That's something that you cannot be. You cannot make a mistake. Because
simple,
like it's not allowed. Like, and no matter how much you try, you will end up making mistakes, right? And then that becomes something else. So I find that I now really think before I say anything. Okay. I wish I could be unguarded and I could speak, and that's why I really respect some people who are bindas about what they are saying. But I weigh what I say, I think about it. At the same time, I find nicer ways to say what I have to say.
Diplomacy. Yeah.
Sorry?
Diplomacy.
Yes, I find, but I say it. I don't want to keep quiet just because it's gonna end up being taken wrong. So I'll say what's on my mind, and then eventually I have to leave it. And yeah.
Okay.
But I don't feel the need to comment on everything in my life. Yeah.
We don't have to comment on, like, peace of mind matters.
Yeah. And some things, like, social media, I sometimes live like away from it.
You're not on, you don't follow what's happening.
I am.
You are?
Yeah, I am. But like, I'll try and follow things that I would want to know more about rather than, other
everything.
things. Yeah.
See, one thing I really admire about you is that you spoke very positively about therapy, and I personally respect anyone who like positively advocates that. And I want to quote you on this. Speaking about therapy, you said, we all have patterns that we need to break. You might not see that pattern sometimes, and you need someone to help you see it. And that's what therapy did to you. Can you talk a little bit about that journey and how it helped you? Because I think it's a conversation that we need to have.
Sure. I think sometimes, like, as much as I'm very blessed that I have a family who's very supportive. But I'm also that person, I don't want to stress them out about everything that's happening in my life, right? Because at the end of the day, I don't want to stress my parents out. And sometimes it takes a very third person to look at, the way you are looking at things and tell you what you're doing. Like, if something is so close to my face,
you can't see it.
I can't see it, but I need to step away from it to be able to see it for what it is.
The complete picture.
The complete picture. And it's very important. Sometimes this is where I'm going wrong in my life. But during the course of my therapy, I realized that there are some patterns I've created, that I keep doing the same things. And that is why the results are the same. So I realized that I need to work on these aspects of my personality. And also sometimes we are victims of, not victims, but there's something like called an inner child, and because something has happened to us when we were small, we continue to think that this is how, we will be when we grow up. So things like speaking my mind out. I was a very shy child. I was very, very introverted. So I had a lot of, like, for example, I have issues with authority, right? Like, in terms of, like, I would feel scared to speak up. And slowly, like, through the course of therapy, you realize that it's okay to speak up. It's okay to say what's on your mind. And this is my journey. It may not be everyone's journey, but it's important and it's very helpful.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I have a little, very serious question. Very, very serious question. What are you playing right now?
Oh, I'm playing Red Dead Redemption.
Hey, nice. Rockstar. How is it? A lot of people tell me that people who started, they say that, dude, it's boring.
No.
Like once you
Who
die,
are
you
these
lose.
people?
Like my cousins and all.
Oh my god, no.
Okay.
It is anything but boring. But then maybe they don't like RPG games. Like maybe because it's an open world game. Do you play games?
I do.
What are you playing?
Like very mainstream. I'm playing right now. I'm playing The Last of Us
Oh, you're playing Last of
2,
Us.
which the season also
Yeah,
premiered.
yeah.
Yeah, I want to finish this and then watch the
Okay, how
the
is it?
series.
It's really good.
It's a bit tough.
Okay.
But it's very much in that Last of Us zone.
Yeah.
I love that story.
Yeah, even the Red Dead story is amazing.
Okay.
Like they have a very cinematic approach to the way it's in fact a very emotional story. Yeah. And also the views and the graphics that they have is just beautiful. But I'm also playing games like Forza.
Horizon. Forza.
Forza
Oh, nice,
Horizon.
nice. It's coming to PS5 this month.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
And then I also play on my Switch a lot.
Nintendo.
Yeah.
Oh, you're excited for the second Switch 2 is
I
coming.
just saw, yeah, I saw
yeah.
it. I don't know, maybe I'll get it. I don't know. Yeah, but I've played Zelda. I love Zelda. I play Mario Kart. That's my relaxed gaming. Overcooked is another game I love playing.
Which one?
Overcooked too.
Oh, what is that?
It's literally like how ambidextrous you can be. So you have to just cook and serve those dishes. It's actually a two-player game in a way, but I played it on my own.
So you play both the.
I was playing both the cooks at the same time.
So who wins? Who do you decide?
No, there's a certain level, like points you have to get in each level.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So you get to cook whatever you want.
Yeah, you can. No, whatever they tell you.
Or they. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
But I'm almost done with Red Dead. So now I think I'm gonna maybe play God of War or Uncharted.
Oh, nice, super. See, there was this very beautiful clip about related to Mario Kart, which is that Mario Kart, I assume, allows you to save your games, right? That
I didn't know
racing.
that. Okay.
I think so. I think maybe a different version.
Sure.
And apparently, there are two brothers, and the
Yeah,
younger
Luigi
brother,
and,
the younger no, not the one. In real life,
Oh,
players. Yeah. So the younger brother passed away,
Yeah.
and he had his game saved in Mario Kart. So the elder brother apparently races with the younger brother and lets him win every time. So that was a beautiful thing.
How sweet.
I saw. So thank you so much for the time. Had a really good time talking to you. Before I let you go, since you play games a lot, I have a little game for you.
Okay.
Which is going to test your memory.
Memory games I'm bad at. The
Okay,
one thing
let's
I'm
try,
bad
let's try.
at is names.
Let's. You good at?
I'm bad at names.
That's okay. Let's give it a shot. I'm going to show you a few frames. You have to tell me which film is that from. Tan-ta-da.
It's from my films.
Might be. There's no fun if I reveal that, no.
No, but because what if I have not seen the film?
It's your film.
It's my film.
Yes.
Okay. Boys Hostel. Is it a Telugu film?
Hey, come on. I've told you that it's your film. That is it.
Is it Mukunda?
No.
No.
This should give it away.
Is it Aravind? Maharshi?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but come on, dude. You're guessing from Boys Hostel. Okay, this should be very easy. No reflection, no? You can see, no?
Yeah, I can see.
I think the color palette should give it away.
Do you all know?
No. No guesses, no help.
They can't see only.
Okay.
What is it?
This.
No idea. Pulihora. DJ.
Yeah.
This is DJ.
Yeah.
That hand, I'm pretty sure, is not my hand though. I know this is the director,
Shekhar
no?
Kamala.
Shekhar sir. Mukunda?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, Kalailakos. Sorry. Most eligible bachelor.
Yes.
Yeah.
How did you remember this?
Because this bow on the mic.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. I ended up opening your screenshot.
Oh, Alavakuntapuram. Yeah.
Cool. Easy one.
Yeah, this was easy.
Last one. It's a very unique one. Okay, no problem.
Which one is it?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Was it
but this
Gaddalakonda?
no. But this scene is quite popular. The next one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Aravinda Samitha.
Yeah.
You know, that's my actual hairstylist.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Suhas, who's over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Super.
He's done a cameo in both Aravinda Samitha and Alavakuntapuram.
Soft form of nepotism.
No, so he, I think, has a chaska. You know, like whenever you need like more than nepotism, it is that who is there who's available right now to do this very random role.
Super.
So it's like, okay, join this.
Finally,
It's free artists.
Finally, how excited are you for retro, and what would you tell people who are going to watch it in theaters?
I would tell them, please carry a whistle and whistle for me when I come on
Nice.
screen. That is one thing, and it is a fun film at the end of the day. I think it's a family film. 1st May it is releasing, and I hope you like Rukku's character in the film.
Super. Pooja Hegde reinvention incoming. Thank you so much for the time. All the very best, Pooja.
Thank you.
Thank you.